What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is what was it? What's today?
Today is a Thursday, the
Today-
April 29th.
29th. It's a spring day. It's raining out in New York City.
It's
Uh,
beautiful.
It's beautiful though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Today I have a guest here. I think I'm a guest in New York City for now. You know what I mean? Shooting content here in New York with Eson. Eson is basically my partner in crime and making videos and
Yeah.
chasing the business down. Basically, he's in New York. He's the one who manages all the video ideas that we have here. Any clients that we have, any work that we have in New York, Eson is basically on the head. Any jobs that I have, I basically reach out to him, and yeah, we're slowly growing this company.
We are more focused on right now on your channel.
Yeah.
And I think I would say since 2020, right? We
2020.
started like working on your channel like more seriously, more
Oh
like
yeah,
giving it actual like production level content.
dude. Yeah, it's been crazy journey with YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
So let's touch base on based on that a little later. But I want to talk about you first. Introduce you. So, Eson is basically an like blood and bread entrepreneur. You could call it like back in the days in 2009. He used to create websites and sell
Yeah.
those domains to like people for hundreds of dollars.
Yep.
He's one of the first people that I know made money from YouTube before like any creators, like first beginner creators made money from YouTube. So
Yeah, I
I
would
want to
say.
talk about like how you used to like repost videos, like music videos, and make like $10,000 a year. So that was like your side income, right?
That was the side and the main income because I wasn't doing anything else
Put that
but
aside.
YouTube those times because I had a school but I wasn't attending
Okay,
full
so
time.
my question would be, where did you start that? Back in Uzbekistan or here?
Okay, so YouTube, I found out about YouTube here.
Yeah.
You could actually make money and make actually good living money. So I had buddies back in Uzbekistan who works in Fordham TV. It's a basic one of the main TV channels out there in Uzbekistan.
I see.
So we had a like good connection with all the stars, I would say, and because of not having a good speed, not having a good internet speed in Uzbekistan, there wasn't many music videos or films, I would say, in YouTube. So that really helped me out with getting all those files. Like if someone comes from like overseas or like they would just send me because we had a like tax X system, like basically free for Uzbekistan,
Yeah.
if you remember that system.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it basically within Uzbekistan it's free. You could use internet in
Okay.
high speed. So those guys would send me all like brand new music videos. Actually, we leaked Uman's first ever professional music video called Kanday Unutti
To where? YouTube?
to YouTube. Yeah.
And that wasn't available on YouTube before.
No.
The thing is, did they own a copyright back then? Was there a copyright thing?
No.
So they didn't own any copyright.
No. There wasn't.
Umon didn't own any copyright.
No.
So you basically were
a YouTube king.
YouTube king, milking off of all these
Exactly.
creators who don't know what a copyright was.
Exactly. Yeah.
That is crazy. So you could have been like the channel Riza Nova.
Most
now.
likely it was at that peak moment.
So question, is what year you made that 10K, like your first 10K in
First
YouTube?
10K, it was 2012.
Okay, now bigger question, like you know how Riza Nova is like taking advantage of like
Yes.
all these artists, right?
Yeah,
Like they making like a lot of money.
for sure.
Like I don't think these creators even know what a copyright is, like Uzbek creators, and they give all the rights to Riza Nova,
Yeah.
right? And Riza Nova is making so much money. Why don't you have the idea of like creating a copyright for those music and like basically you could have become the owner, like a domain owner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that would be sick, bro. Like legit.
Yeah.
Like
The only thing that um didn't let me to go to that big stage was other other guys in Russia that found out they had access to get the same money through YouTube. So I would say 2013
yeah.
when other Uzbeks found out about YouTube and found out about how you can make good money. So there was a copyright strike war. So you would send a false copyright strike to one channel. You would send like 3 strikes. They take down your YouTube channel basically. That's how I lost my, I would say, 80. I had a 80,000 subscribers in that channel.
So you lost that channel
Yep,
completely.
completely. I
So
couldn't
you,
restart it.
so is it because you sent a copyright claim for other channels?
No, it was other channels that in the same business in the same business field.
Yeah.
They were doing they were abusing the copyright system, and YouTube known for their this loophole, I would say,
Yeah.
that you could just send a copyright strike, and they don't want to deal with it because like they don't want to be in between all this like lawsuit,
Yeah.
and they would just say, yeah, it's valid, so I'm just gonna take down the video.
Oh my God! No way.
It was a big,
Didn't
big,
you
big
like?
flop.
Didn't you like realize and like you had to take an action and like own those videos, like make a paper, like.
Even though if you had a paper, they would still strike him, and you have to go to court.
So what happened with Rizanova? How are they so successful?
I think he figured out. I think he had a big connections with all this like um, record media or like all the stars. I would say.
Yeah.
I think he had a way to like grab all those like forms from them and just. I don't think still to this day all the stars realize that he makes like hella money out
Hella
of it.
money. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Uzbek stars, y'all losing a lot of money.
For sure, yeah.
A lot
for
of
sure.
money. So yeah, I mean, I've heard, like, I'm in the industry, right? I speak with like Uzbek stars that are
Yeah.
really popular back home, and I ask like, "Yo, how much do you get?" And from all these cuts, you know, what's your
Yeah.
percentage? Like, we talk numbers, you know,
Yeah.
and they tell me, I'm like, dude, like you could have like you could own your own copyright,
Yeah.
have your own channel, and post it. You know, like
Yeah.
you could cut out the middle guy who's like basically
100%.
cutting all the views from you.
But our people
And
is
the thing is, Rizanova doesn't only make money from like the views from like big name artists. If you're a little artist starting in the industry, you want to post a music video
Yep.
on the Rizanova channel,
Yep.
you have to pay thousands of dollars.
really.
Yeah, you pay money.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Wow.
You pay money. Like, let's say, or maybe you give up full copyrights.
I think that's
okay,
it.
That's it, right? So
Yeah.
if you don't even pay $1,000, you give a full copyright under Rizanova, and
Yep.
they make money.
They make all the money. Yeah.
They make all the money.
If the music got hits, like if it peaks,
Yeah.
and that guy could have made like 20K out of it. Like if it hits like million or 2 million views,
Yeah.
definitely 10K, 20K, easy money.
I see.
I would see. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, okay. So let's go back to the core of the subject, right?
Yeah.
What we were talking about. So yesterday I had Natan on the podcast.
Yep.
And you were filming us. And the question to Natan was basically, how did you get into like filmmaking? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How did you get into like videos? Can I just put this down? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
it's
can't see
really
your face.
distracting.
Distracting, yeah. And I think the framing is also cutting the head. You could see all
That's
that.
for sure. Yeah, in this angle.
Yeah. By the way, Eson just set a timer for my A7 III because it cuts out
Every
the
30
frame every
minutes.
30 minutes, so we have to re-record it. So if you guys hear like an alarm go off, don't be bothered. So yeah, where did it start for you? Like with Eson, with Natan, it started with his dad, right?
Yes.
His dad was into photography, so basically he got the inspiration from his dad. Like basically for me, Like it was YouTubers.
Yeah.
So watching YouTubers. My
Yeah.
parents are not creative at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My mom's an accountant and my dad does a hard labor. He used to do hard labor. Now
Yeah.
he's also like really smart guy. He's great with numbers too,
Mhm.
because he knows a thing or two about accounting.
Yeah.
But like my family was always like into numbers game and
Yeah.
like they basically do finance stuff.
I see.
And I'm the only creative, and they're like, who the hell? Like,
Where did it came
where
from?
did it came from? You know, nobody's creative in the
Yeah.
family. What about what about you?
I would go with the same story as Nathan said yesterday, because I
Yeah.
got most of my inspiration from my dad. So we kind of have the same story. Back in Horizon, we had a little studio, a little photo studio. So we would I provide let's say photos for a passport, or like people would come in and get their pictures taken, because back in days no one had like cell phones and anything. Like
Yeah.
we were the only one who had a studio that you could come in for, like during like New Year's Eve.
So your dad had a photo studio back
Yes.
home too. God damn, y'all basically just inheriting your dad's like. That's crazy. That's good.
Yeah, and
It's
he
great.
first time I remember he brought like old PC at home, like a big ass monitor, like heavy, like 20 pound, and that was the first time I saw them like editing pictures from like old pictures,
Yeah.
black and blue pictures. They would turn them into color picture on Photoshop. So I watched them like editing all these pictures, and I would help them out in the studio as well, like taking a picture. Basically, that's how it started.
How old were you?
Probably like 8.
Get out of here.
Yeah, probably 8 or 9 when I first.
So you've been in this game for too long.
So long.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
So you're 26, right?
I am 25.
You're 25.
I'm 25 right now. Yeah.
So you've
and-
been in this game for 17 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it. 17 years.
17 years.
A blink of an eye, I
Blink
would
of an eye,
say.
right?
Yeah.
So whenever someone asks you at a client, you don't even think the 17 years of experience that you have. You'll be
Never.
like, yeah, I just started a
Yeah.
couple of years ago.
A couple of years ago, started taking it seriously.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, seriously. But if you talk about the years that you have
Yeah.
to like learn it, experience it,
100%. Yeah.
yeah. If
And the
they
fu-
ask me like seriously, I'm like 2017, like
2017.
like yeah, 2017, 2016.
No, didn't you like didn't you used to like vlog before that as
Yeah.
well?
But I used to edit on iMovies.
iMovies.
Yeah, like all those vlogs,
Yeah.
they were edited on iMovies. Like I don't-
Even though if you shot it on DSLR, you
Yeah.
would. Yeah.
yeah,
Nice.
you know what I used to do
Yeah.
actually? So you know the professional titles that I have
Okay.
from old vlogs.
Yeah.
You don't have that. You didn't have that in iMovie, right?
Yeah.
You
it
had
was
like basic
cringy.
ones,
Yeah.
basic cringy ones.
Yeah.
So iMovie takes PNG pictures, right?
Okay.
So I used to go to Google and write Photoshop online for free,
Uh-huh.
and I used to create those titles, and then export it as PNG
Yeah.
and slap it on the video.
Damn.
So it looked professional, you know what I mean? So
Damn.
I-
That extra mile you would go,
I
huh?
was going extra mile, yeah.
Damn.
So it looked like I was editing on like a normal thing, you know?
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Back. For me, the video, I think. From photo to video, my transition was, I think, when I started doing events in back in home
A
in
what?
my school, Kavin, a comedy club.
Comedy club, okay.
Yeah.
So you were shooting comedy clubs?
I was the main guy in the comedy club. I was
Yeah.
performing.
Oh, you were performing, or you
Yeah.
weren't filming?
My buddy had one of those like cassette little
Big Panasonic ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after seeing that, I had like passion and built creating something like unique, because back in days in our school, or like in our neighborhood, a lot of like we had a lot of like other teams that
Yeah.
would do the
Yeah.
same, like events, comedy clubs, and we had to come up with something unique. And we shot like from our house to getting into stage.
Yeah.
We built like a something cringy. It's definitely cringy video. If I found it, if I look at it,
Yeah.
it's so cringy. But we that was my first ever a produced, a directed, and shot it video.
Damn.
That was when I was like 11, probably 11 or 12. That was
Insane.
my first video, and that's how I started. Like building this like passion about making something unique, making something different than others. That was all my like drive.
Yeah.
I have to do something different. I have to do something big, like each time.
Oh, so you had to overtop each
Each
content.
time,
Each
yeah,
content.
yeah.
So I have a question. When did that started to look like a business for you?
A business
Like when did it
recently,
recently?
when I hit that deluxe company, I did. It's
App company, app-based company.
app-based company that provides ground transportation in New York.
Yeah.
So when they hit me up, it was an accident too. Like they didn't know I was doing a video. I was just working. I was just renting cabs from them, and at one time they offered me if they want if I can do an interview for them. So Fox News came. They said they need a driver, basically who can speak English and who transferred from.
And you were the only one.
No, that was one of the highlights of requirements, and the other requirement was if I was the guy who came from Uber to Yellow Cab. That was the main thing, and they did the interview. After that, I showed them the video I did for them, like
Yeah.
basically a vlog that I would show them like how I use the app.
Yeah, your day at Lock
Yeah.
was working
Yeah.
with
And
on the Lock.
they were amazed. They were amazed
Yeah.
with the content and everything. And they said, okay, we're gonna give this car for free. You basically can work, keep the car for a full week.
So
like,
you were a vlogger and a cabbie.
and a cabbie. Yeah, I had to make some money because like, as I said,
I'm pretty sure you made a lot of money because you didn't pay any rent on that car,
exactly
and the rent itself would cost you $1,200 a week.
more than that.
More than that.
More than that. Yeah,
14, right?
somewhere there.
14,
Yeah.
1,500. It's insane, guys. Imagine.
If I calculate everything that they give me like free shifts or like free car, if I calculate everything, that would surpass like 10K, over 10K,
Over 10K.
over 10K, yeah.
Nice.
And I only did like three videos for them.
That's ridiculous.
It's mind blowing for me, like, and it's the first time I saw a potential just by doing
dude.
something that I liked.
Dude, I mean, 10K, if you tell some of the content creators, like for you, it might be huge, right? But some of the content creators that are out there who are just beginning, it would mean the world, that 10K.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? For a beginner. If you ask me as a beginner, like
Yeah.
video maker, 10K,
Yeah.
I'm like, it seems like the whole world. Like,
Exactly.
oh my god, if I
Yeah.
make 10K. But there are creators who make millions.
Oh, 100%.
Millions.
For something like
For some bullshit. Not even
something
3
like-
videos that I really work
Yeah.
hard on. Like
Yep.
on bullshit they make like millions
Yep.
of dollars. But it just shows to see like how content could just rapidly grow your business, your life at the same time. But it could go both ways. It could go up and down. You see most
sure.
of the vloggers just losing their mind, just vlogging every day at
Yeah.
the same time,
yeah,
calling it a burnout, right?
yeah. And it's
yeah.
affecting your family.
Family, it
That-
affects
that's
your
normal.
social circles,
Yeah,
and you start developing anxiety. Like out of nowhere, people started caring about you. You know, like
Yeah.
a couple years back, you were nobody. You know?
Exactly. Yeah,
and
yeah,
now
all
you
of a
have
sudden.
this anxiety, just like meeting
Yeah.
people or new people.
yeah.
It happens. I heard with many YouTubers out there.
And you also experienced something like that, like people recognizing you on the streets, taking a picture with you.
Yeah.
How was that feeling with you? Like,
Dude,
it was all of a sudden like that.
the
No?
thing is, yes, but it's not too big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I remember a couple of years ago when I was in the city, people recognized me for like collaboration videos that I did,
Mhm.
and I was kind of flattered,
Yeah.
you know, but also kind of like scared. You know what I mean?
In what
just
way?
just like other YouTubers are too, bro. Like legit, they don't show their fear because like
Yeah.
other people know you and you don't know them.
That's
It's
for
just like
sure.
a
Yeah,
one-sided
yeah.
relationship.
Yeah.
You
And the
know,
other person knows you too well because like everything is out there.
Everything is out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely, I mean, I'm happy that people come up to me. They say
Yeah.
they watch the videos and stuff, and I like to take pictures and all that. But
Yeah.
I see that there are a couple vloggers that do it really well. They
Mm.
got over this anxiety, but there's some vloggers on YouTube, people who post content, they just
Mhm.
have a panic attack.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
they because I feel like they read the comment section a lot.
Oh,
The comment section.
don't start me.
So that comment section just like makes them think the world hates them, right?
Yes.
So when they step out to the real world,
Mhm.
they think all those haters are chasing them,
Oh
or
yeah.
someone's gonna stab them, or hurt them pretty bad.
Yeah.
So that's why they have this anxiety
Yes.
of going out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, those are innocent vloggers too. You know what I mean? As from outside, you see them, they
Mhm.
just point out their stupid opinion. I'm not gonna call it stupid, but their opinion. Any
Yes.
opinion is an opinion. It
Yes.
matters, and every person's opinion matters.
Yes.
But when they say that, and then the world goes crazy with that opinion, and they feel like the world is attacking them.
Mhm.
But in reality, those are fans just chasing them.
Yes.
You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Just,
Just
wanting
create-
any kind of attention.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
and then those vloggers, those YouTubers, those content creators think the
Mhm.
world is out to get them,
Yeah.
and that's why they have like this anxiety. I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've seen that a lot.
But
yeah.
they're praised whenever they meet, whenever they met. Because whenever you see people outside, most of them are just cheering for you. Oh, I
Yes,
know you
yes.
from YouTube. I like
Yes.
you. And the thing is, in your mind, I'm like, what does this guy want? You know, like,
Yeah, yeah,
is
yeah,
he gonna
yeah.
punch me right now? Is like, what's
I
gonna
think
happen?
it's a
Like,
love and hate relationship.
it's like a love and hate relationship.
Yeah.
And there are some YouTubers, even though they hate it so much, they've been through so much shit.
Mhm.
They've been spit at outside. You know, they've been thrown cans at.
Yes.
They're used to it. They're like, screw it. I'm just gonna go out today and
Yes.
have a good ass time.
That's a good example.
You
I
know?
would bring up as Paul brothers. Like
The Paul brothers, yeah.
they got shit.
They
so
got
many
spit on.
times.
They got spit on. They got
Yeah.
bottles thrown
Yeah.
at them.
in one of those boxing matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
Wha-
crazy how they.
But the thing is, they push through the pain and just keep going after it, and then that's where they find the success.
How do you,
know what I mean?
How do you? What would be your a suggestion for a newcomer that experiencing this kind of things, like experiencing all this, like overwhelming people, storming their comments, or like all of a sudden they seeing all these people like bringing so much attention or like hatred, and they have to push through this. What would be the like best?
Just don't read the comment section.
Don't read the comments.
Don't read the comment section. Forget
Yeah.
about the comment section exists.
Yeah.
The like and dislike ratio even exists. You know.
Yeah.
Just move on with your day. You gotta wake up and drink your coffee and start working, right?
Yeah.
Those lights should be running, right, in your house.
For
The
sure.
bills need to be paid.
For sure.
The rents
yeah.
need to be paid. The life is moving, so you gotta move it. You know, create
Yeah.
those new relationships that will help you heal from whatever is destroying you online.
Yeah.
Because that's what really matters, right? Building,
At the end of the day.
building this ecosystem around you that will help you heal in this
Mhm.
life, right? Because that's,
Yes.
I think that's why we are in each other's life. That's what I believe. You know,
For sure,
we create those connections with new human beings that actually help us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there are scumbags out there who try to get in our pocket,
Yes.
and you know, just basically think about today and not tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Take our money, take advantage of us,
Yes.
act like they're friends, and then
Mhm.
just frickin' ditch us
Yes.
in the hardest time, making us feel like being used at the
Yeah.
end of the day, you know? But you have to create the relationship that will heal you. You know what I mean? And you heal them and you give inspiration to them. Because
Yes.
that's how the world works. There's one person who gives inspiration to millions, and then they have to surround themselves. There's going to be they're going to inspire millions. They might,
Yeah.
and then from those millions, probably 75 of them or 200,000 of them would hate the creator. You know?
Yes. Yes. For
And
sure.
then they think the world hates them. They need this ecosystem of people telling them, "Hey, look at the bright side.
Yes.
You have 850,000 people
Supporting
who are
you.
supporting you,
Yeah.
buying your stuff, and are inspired by you." You know what I mean? So
Yes.
you have to create this ecosystem so to keep moving on in life.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I believe. So anyone who's new into content, TikTok, just make a ecosystem that will help you grow even
Mhm.
more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure those creators are not also douches. You know, they also give back. Giving back is the biggest thing that you could do in
Yes.
order to grow your future, basically,
Mhm.
with your career, how you want to hold up yourself. But if you're always thinking about yourself, that's when you're gonna go wrong. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So it's just always giving back value, giving back time
Yes.
to those people who gave the time of the day for you.
But what do
Yeah.
you think about this giveaways nowadays? Like all this fucking fake ass giveaways.
Oh, fake ass giveaways.
Like
Which
oh,
ones specifically?
I'm not gonna call out names,
Yeah.
but let's say like all this creators nowadays like talking about, oh, I'm gonna give back to my subscribers. I'm gonna give it back to you. 5 PlayStations, $1,000. It became so like a normalized, like every video you would watch before even video begins, they would say, hey, subscribe, make sure you subscribe, I got $1,000 coming on your way. I'm like, it's biggest scam of the century, I would call it. You would just like buying a subscriber at this point,
Buying a subscriber.
buying a subscriber, because
All right. You know what? Any of you guys who are watching at the DOV channel right now, you know, let's get this subscriber level to what? What do you say? Give me a number.
let's get it 100K.
This
This
to
year.
100K. This channel to 100K. The
This
DOV
channel,
channel.
yeah.
The DOV show.
Oh, this is going into different channel.
Yeah, this is going to a different channel. This is
let's-
a podcast channel.
Let's get it to 10K at least.
10K.
Yeah.
So
the
should I
beginning.
just motivate them to do it 10K?
100%, yeah.
All right. So the first person to hit the 10,000 subscriber mark,
Mm-hmm.
I will pay you, Venmo you $100.
That's a good deal.
Right?
Yeah.
$100 is going. So if you guys are watching this,
Don't cheat though.
don't cheat. Just like keep subscribing. Whatever accounts you have. You have a dad's channel, mom's channel,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like brother, sister.
And make sure make him public though.
Yeah.
Like otherwise we wouldn't be able to see it.
Exactly. Make those accounts public so we
Yeah.
could see the 10,000th subscriber would get like $100.
Nice.
Would,
Yeah.
would that be a good deal?
I think it's a good deal. Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna up the game. Should I up the game? Every 1,000 subscriber that reaches to 10,000, I'll give $100.
Damn. That's an investment.
Right?
Yep.
So every 1,000, you give me 1,000, the 1,000 subscriber will get $100.
I like
The
how
second
we.
1,000, the second 1,000, I'll give another 100. Third 1,000, another 100. All right, let's get this rolling, right?
I like how we just bashing about all these people.
And we're doing the same thing, right?
I think this is the market. I think you just gotta.
No, this is the thing is I'm not lying.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
I'm gonna do anything to grow this channel. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
for
Or
sure.
The podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, the fake ones though, dude. I believe those people are. I don't know. They have. Are they doing fake giveaways? Like,
100%.
are the fans really getting those cars?
I've
or
never
like,
seen it.
Okay,
Therapy.
what about David Dobrik? He was giving away Teslas. I've never seen any of those 5 Tesla owners, post anything about the Teslas. Do you think
Me
he
neither.
faked it?
Yeah. I don't know. I think so. Because think about it. Like, yeah, it's sponsored video and everything.
If I got a Tesla,
Yeah.
I would post a whole week about it.
100%.
I got a Tesla from David Dobrik.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, I would go nuts about that too. And I've never seen such a thing. Like same thing with unbox therapy. Like he had a
Unbox therapy. We're ruining your career right now.
bro back in like you know how I found out about him like
About his channel?
about his channel. Yeah,
How-
he,
yeah.
he had an
Is
ad
it about
running.
the truck? Is it about the
Yes.
truck full of iPhone boxes?
Yes. That was known for 100% scam. That was a
Was that a
empty box
scam? Was that a scam?
100% scam.
No
It
way.
was a proven. It was proven.
Who proved it?
Like Reddit guys. I think they went
Did
into.
that went viral on YouTube?
He was promoting it. He was paying YouTube to promote it. Basically, that's
No.
how I found out.
Yeah, I know that he promoted it,
Yeah.
but did his scam came out on YouTube as a video, or was it just on Reddit? Because I haven't seen that video of him
You
being
haven't seen
exposed.
it?
Nope.
I think a lot of people were talking about this, and a lot of people already know about.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
at some point he made a YouTube video as well. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So
That's
he's,
crazy.
he's known for big scamming.
But he has 10 million subs, 10 plus million subs.
He reached that mark point after doing that giveaway, and
Right.
it really worked out for him. Now, like he does the same formula,
Yeah.
same thing. Like I think the other month he was.
So he
giving
doesn't
away-
even give away anything.
No, he doesn't.
That's
he just
ridiculous.
He just picks random people names. Like I was closely watching the live stream. He was doing a live stream,
Yeah.
and he was saying, "Yo, tweet at me with
Yeah.
this hashtag,"
Yeah.
and I would pick. That live stream went on for 2 hours. There
Uh-huh.
were like 100 something iPhones / Galaxy phones. He was spitting out like bullshit names. I didn't see that names
Yeah.
on the tweet
Yeah, no, I do a giveaway, but I do a giveaway on my merch.
on merch.
So I did it once, I think. Yeah, I did it once.
Mm-hmm.
I got so many requests,
Yeah.
and then I was like, all right, you know what? Let me just do it once. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And see where it
People were
goes.
requesting it, right?
People were requesting it,
Mm.
and I ended up choosing a guy. You know, I did this raffle thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then I live in Illinois,
yes.
and it turns out this guy lives in Illinois too.
Oh.
And the thing is,
coincidence.
coincidence, bro. It's crazy. And people might think, yo, you just chose some guy who lives in Illinois, but that guy lives like probably 50 minutes away from me, right?
Yes.
And I chose that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, it's not like I have a closet full of merch, clothes
For
in my
sure.
house. It's drop shipping. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like, what's the difference? You could
Yes.
live in Hawaii, I don't care, or Puerto
Yes.
Rico, I don't care. That
You would
thing will
just
be
send it.
delivered anywhere in the world.
Yes,
You know what I
yes.
mean? So I ended up doing it, and now the kid's wearing the merch back in Uzbekistan.
Yeah.
He's like flexing it, sending it.
Ah,
What
nice.
do you call Instagram story? Like, oh, look at this. Like,
Did
I'm
you hand
wearing the
deliver
merch.
it?
No,
No.
no. I just sent
You
it
sent
to
it
his
over?
address. Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't seen the kid, but he was sending the videos, and people like yesterday on Instagram, they were DMing me like, when are you gonna do a giveaway?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I do it. Yeah, I'll do it. You know.
Yeah.
The thing is, it depends of how viral it will go and how big of a change it will make, right? So if I'm
Sure.
doing a scam giveaway, that would get a lot of freaking views.
Yes.
Like, let's say I do like not box full of iPhone, a truck full of iPhones.
Yes.
Obviously, that will bring a lot of freaking attention.
Yes.
Like, imagine, or if I'm in the jet, like a huge
Mhm.
army jet, you
Mhm.
know, like the flights, and
Yes.
I put a whole jet of like MacBook Pros.
Yeah.
I'm giving away like a Santa. I'm giving away everybody. Everybody's getting a MacBook
the-
Pro.
And the good
You'll
thing,
You'll get a
about
lot
that-
of subscribers with that. Yeah.
For sure. And those boxes doesn't cost much. Like you go like Alibaba or any other like a provider.
Yeah.
You pay like $100 for like maybe 4,000 of them.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it's that cheap.
Wow.
So that's a
That's
good business. Good business to scam people.
That's insane. So
Yeah.
you're telling me most of the YouTubers are scamming?
That's what I believe.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy. But no, there are like nice YouTubers out there too.
Oh, for
who-
sure. Yeah.
Who are honest with their money, and
Yeah, there's
they're the thing is, the less strategic YouTubers I see, the most broke they are. You know,
Mm.
they're like, you could see the same amount of subscriber levels with the poor pauper YouTuber, and plus you
Yeah.
see this guy who's same level of subscribers, but those guys are making millions more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they have a team of strategic people who are investing and curating the content
Yes.
to get more views, to get more attention, to get more
Mhm.
sales, to get more eyes on either a product or a service or anything, you know?
Yeah.
And those are the people who are like making the big differences.
Mhm.
That's what I'm kind of inspired about. Like being creator is one thing,
Yeah.
and being a creator that also understands business is another, you know?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
So
Yeah.
I know people with 100,000 followers on Instagram that make at least 250 to $450,000 a year
Yeah.
by doing like advertisements.
Mhm.
They do like they work with big brands, and I
Yes.
know the same kind of people who have that many followers but don't use their leverage
Yes.
to go anywhere.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean? But I just believe like you have to be born like this business savvy and entrepreneur, or else like you're gonna suffer like paying your bills. You know.
That's for sure. Yeah.
So that's what I think.
Yeah. A lot of YouTubers I know that who has a good amount of subscribers. Uh, they go out and do like Uber Eats or like a basic like DoorDash kind of things, and people
Yeah.
would recognize them outside. I saw I don't remember her name, but I saw that video. She was like telling I had to make a living. Yeah, I have a like big channel. I have a big like traffic coming into it, but I had to make a living somehow. And
Yeah.
she goes out to like do like basic like DoorDash or like all this
Too
delivery.
too famous but too poor.
Yeah, yeah,
Too famous but too poor. Yeah.
yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, they have to pay bills somehow, but in this game, you have to be strategic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you have to curate, like, not just content,
Mm-hmm.
but a business under the content, you know?
Yes.
Where the base of your business, it turns, at the end of the day, it will turn into a business, right?
Mhm.
Honestly, like, with this YouTube channel, not this YouTube channel, but my main channel,
Yeah.
I barely make any money. Like, legit,
For sure.
most of the things that I post could be copyright infringement.
Mm-hmm.
I spend a lot more money, like legit, making the content.
Yes.
Like a content could cost me up to $600,
Mhm.
$500, $700, and
Yeah.
my return onto that investment could be like not even closer to whatever that I should be making.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just to cover the expense. Yeah.
To cover expenses, yeah. But the thing is, I need to keep moving forward because this content for me is out of my passion. I really love doing
Yes.
it, you know.
Yeah.
And my this business is basically right now as not as lucrative, but whatever I'm trying to do on the side with my filmmaking.
Mhm.
I'm doing documentaries.
Yes.
I'm like there are projects that are undergoing right now
Yeah.
that we discussed already.
Yeah.
That is under the table we're working on. And the thing is, we are building this kind of a skill by doing YouTube to land bigger projects.
Yeah.
You
For sure,
you know
yeah,
what
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know. So I know a lot of filmmakers that are out there. They're like, oh, only if I had this amount of money,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would
yeah.
do this.
Yeah.
Like legit, you don't need that kind of money to execute a huge project. Like the thing that you need is a drive
Yeah.
and a want, and if that costs so much energy for you, and there needs to be a brand that will cover it.
For sure.
That's 3. So if you are ready, people are going to be ready to basically offer you the money. Like they will bring
Yeah,
you
yeah.
a bag of money. They'd be
Yeah.
like, all right, you know,
Yeah.
we trust you. We see your content all the
Yeah.
time. We know what you will bring us. We're not even worried about it.
That's the.
I know content creators
Yeah.
who have taken the money and given 0 in exchange.
Mm-hmm.
This is where brands are like, yo, what the hell are we spending our money on?
Yeah.
This is useless.
Yeah.
You know, so this is why I create the content that I create. It's something that I am practicing. It's like, you know, a boxer just does boxing like 30 minutes, not 30 minutes, like 10 minutes, like
Yeah.
30 minutes on the ring, right? Like how long do they go? 40 minutes?
12 rounds. Each round is about 3 minutes.
So how many is that?
25
25 minutes. Okay, let's
yeah,
say 25 minutes tops.
Yeah.
24, 25 minutes. They train day and night
Yes.
for
For that.
years. for 10, 15, 20 years
For that 25 minutes.
for that 25 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand the game now, right?
Yes. Yeah.
This is like a sport for us too. The more we create content,
Mm-hmm.
the more we practice, the better we get. The
Yeah.
better we get,
Yeah.
the more eyes we get. The more
Yeah.
eye we get, the more potential we have.
Yes.
It's like building a team. And the thing is, you have to, as an athlete, you have to move on with a bigger and better trainer.
Yes.
You can't stay with the same trainer that
Mhm.
started with you on level 1.
Yeah.
I mean, unless that trainer is really, really good.
That's what happened with Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
The trainer who he was training saw Mike's potential and said, "Yo, you need something bigger than me. That's it. This is my level. You gotta go somewhere else now." And that's how.
Cause D'Amato, who?
Uh,
Old guy?
yeah.
Who passed away?
No. The guy before him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He said that and then
Yeah.
he went to cuss?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And same thing with YouTube, and you don't have to like just rely on YouTube ad revenue. I
Yeah.
would say, like people who go into YouTube and does this like a year or two, and they see like no revenue or like
They get discouraged.
they get discouraged, and they say,
Yep.
well, what am I doing this? Like, I would say,
ESPN needs to chill the hell out.
I would say, just like you said, like invest into all this different kind of idea. Invest in yourself. Don't focus on the YouTube money. The money will come at the right moment.
Yeah, the money will come at the right moment, and when it comes,
It
you're not gonna have the time to count the money.
For sure.
Basically,
For sure.
you know. So there's like so much in the world that are trying to distract you from whatever you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Like grass is greener on the other side
Yeah.
syndrome, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing could have this potential of a huge thing for you in the future
Mhm.
if you just keep your head there
Mhm.
and just keep doing it and
Yeah.
not listen to the world, you know? Like the rest of the world might find a shortcut, or maybe not a shortcut, maybe they find a success at something they're doing
Yeah.
and they want to bring you along to that.
But the case
When
is, it's not gonna work to.
Exactly.
It's not gonna work
and
with
the
everybody.
case is it might not work for you.
Yeah.
You might set yourself up for a disappointment.
Yeah.
You might
Yeah.
go there with expectation of, oh, I'm
Mhm.
gonna take this whole goddamn bag of money.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah.
And you go there and you're like, damn, is this what I signed
Yeah.
up for?
Yeah.
Is this where I'm? And then you just gonna sit there and contemplate, what the hell am I supposed to do now? You know.
Yeah.
So this is what I mean, you know. Stay on your freaking lane, you know, like go full throttle,
Mhm.
you know, just like go as fastest and as great as you can
Yeah.
on that level, and never stop. Like keep practicing, keep
Yeah,
practicing.
yeah.
And the thing is, you need to, you know what I mean?
For sure.
That's how you gotta put in the 10,000 hours into it. You know, whenever people say
Yeah.
you gotta put in the 10,000 hours,
Yeah.
you gotta invest it. You gotta put yourself out there, and things are gonna eventually like click in. You know.
Yeah. One thing I always get triggered, or like I would get cringe at my own old videos. I think it's a good thing in a
Yeah.
way. Like,
Dude, you think I can watch my old videos? I just look at it. I'm like, oh my god.
what was I thinking? I'm like sitting
I'm-
at it like
yeah.
other day. I'm just watching the video. I'm like, don't do that. Don't say that. Ah! It's so cringe. It's so cringe.
No, it's
looking back at
cringe.
it.
But the thing is, it shows how
You grow.
authentic and young you were,
Yeah.
and then like how you've changed as a human being. You've grown. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And you have that documented in your
Mhm.
on your YouTube channel. And the
Yeah.
thing is, anytime after 20, 30 years, you could go back and be like, oh my god, look at this guy.
This
you
this
know?
was the guy. Yeah.
This was the guy. Yeah. And the
Yeah.
thing is, I see that with like a lot of corporate people. Like my roommates were corporate people. They worked corporate jobs. And the thing is, I did this YouTube thing, and I did like sometimes I didn't see like the end of it, right?
Yeah.
What I was doing. And then at the end of the day, I would be like, oh yeah, I did this thing back in whatever year, you know?
Mhm.
Here's a video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here's what I did. Here's that. Here's this. And then they would look at me. They're like, God, I've done so much stuff. I don't have nothing recorded.
Yeah.
And some of the things I remember Like I go back into videos, like my
Mhm.
YouTube videos. I don't remember doing that.
Really?
Like sometimes I don't remember
Yeah,
doing like
yeah.
that's the specific
Yeah, yeah,
thing,
yeah, yeah, for sure.
and
For
you're
sure.
like, oh god,
This what
this
happened.
happened.
Yeah.
How could I forget about that moment?
Exactly.
And then you go see, and the thing is, now if you've lived the moment, right,
Mhm.
and now you're old, and you would think like you never did that. Like
Yeah.
let's see
Yeah.
it, it's
Yeah.
back in your mind. You don't remember the specific thing you did.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know you did it. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just human psychology, and then I see it, and then I see the prices list of it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then now, I don't post a lot of vlogs anymore,
Yeah.
but I still do videos. I don't post them. You know,
Yeah. You
any
just
any
keep it
events
on the
that
drive.
any events that goes on. Now like I hired people back in Chicago
Yeah.
to shoot for me. So if we don't have like any corporate events that we need to shoot, or commercials, or
Mhm.
events, or weddings, or birthdays, what kind of event I have at home,
Yeah.
I hire them for a couple hours, 4 or 5 hours.
Mhm.
I let them come into my house. They're part of the family now, you could say.
Yeah.
They shoot the family. They have food with us.
Mhm.
They record these like specific moments,
Oh yeah.
and then I record it, I edit it, and then I save it, and
Mhm.
I have that in personal accounts. I don't post it like anywhere on social media.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's personal for me now. Like I understand the concept of like putting your family out there on
Mhm.
YouTube. I've been seeing it already with so many YouTubers and stuff. So
Yeah.
I have it like I have those things backed up
Nice.
on my drives. Like
Mhm.
I have it. It's not like I'm not vlogging, guys. I am. It's just personal. It's for my family.
Yeah.
It's like how I think a lot of people are creating their own clubs on their own website and posting those
Yes.
videos, and
Yes.
they're doing a paid membership.
Mhm.
I might do that in the future,
Yeah.
but if the demand's not there,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep it for myself.
Yeah. Or you can
You
make
know?
it dope as like a storytelling video.
Yeah,
Just
'cause
like
I still have all the footage.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah. So let's talk about like idea based YouTuber, and then what is it, lifestyle based?
A lifestyle or per
Personal
what do you call
lifestyle.
personal lifestyle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys might not know, but I do more of a personal side of that vlogging.
Yeah.
And I tend to show not throughout the day, but only like 10, 20 minutes of my day.
Yeah.
Cut it, perfectly edit it, and it goes a lot. It's not just like putting clips together and just like slapping a music video.
Yeah.
I mean, music and just like posting. Like the things goes behind the edit, like thinking about it, like where should you put it? Do you have to put it, or do you have to just cut it off?
Yeah.
It's whole thing, like and I take this as a like a serious. Each time I upload, I take it
Yeah.
as a like I'm uploading like a dope ass like documentary kind of thing for me, at least. Like it might
Yeah.
not look like it, but that's how I take it. And where were we going with this? I think I
No,
took it too far.
idea based.
Idea based.
And then
And Parvis
yeah.
on the other side, you
I was
now
doing vlogging.
yeah.
I realized how intrusive it is, and some people don't want to be in the camera.
Yeah.
Like I have a sister, I have nephews, I have nieces. They don't want to be on camera.
Yeah.
So I have to respect their privacy.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm not gonna post it. Okay, cool, fine.
Mhm.
And then the thing is, I got tired of like posting my life. I mean, dude, I could be another Joe,
Yeah.
or whatever. Another person might be living my life.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
way I'm doing the exactly way. But the thing is, I saw the potential of like the things I'm doing on daily basis, right? And I would
Mhm.
question whatever I'm doing. And it's informational.
Yeah.
Like I did a video about this hotel like
Yeah.
yesterday. I was shooting around. I was showing like the specifics of it, what it has, the restaurant,
Mhm.
the rooms, the classrooms, and then plus the shared rooms where
Mhm.
people just work together, collaborate together.
Mhm.
And Samsung just released this whole space that we're doing this video in
Yeah.
for their Galaxy Tab announcement, the new
Yeah.
one that they made.
Yeah.
They rented this whole space out
Mhm.
for the thing, and even outside there was like
Yeah.
the shot there.
Mhm.
So I want to bring those experiences and how much I paid, the money of it. I think people are really interested. Like I literally
Okay.
spending $89 in a hotel,
Yeah.
living in like coming in New York City and talking about the micro rooms and then how you feel about it and
Mhm.
was it worth it? And I think it was an honest informational video. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I think a lot of people look for it, and the thing is, it's interesting for me too. I might like let's say 10 years from now, maybe the inflation is gonna be crazy, and then
Yeah.
and the prices will be different.
Yeah.
I'll go back like, oh guys, back in my days, you could stay in a hotel for $89.
Yeah.
Where like maybe in the future you would stay in a hotel for one night for $890 when the
Yes.
inflation hits like crazy.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't, guys. Fingers crossed. No inflation. We don't want that. Yeah.
Knock on the wood.
Yeah. Or staying at a hotel for $8,900 for a night. Like
Yeah.
that would be crazy. You know how inflation works from back home, you know?
Yeah.
It's
But,
crazy.
Um.
And the thing is, this is what drives me. And then the thing is, I look at subjects that are beyond my family and myself, and
mhm.
people who care about it. Right?
But don't you think like at some point you're gonna run out of this kind of
Ideas?
ideas?
No,
and-
no,
No.
dude, no. Like the thing is, as a human being, you
Yeah.
evolve all the time, right?
Mhm.
You change all the time.
Yes.
And you have different kind of interests that you want to bring it out to life.
Yeah.
Like let's say someone has a dream of becoming an astronaut, like
Mhm.
going to the moon. Like that thing will happen. It's just gonna take
Yeah.
a little bit of time.
Yeah. For sure.
And the thing is, why not document your way to going to
Mhm.
the moon?
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like right now, I don't have the urge to go out of outer space. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm claustrophobic as hell.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna be able to fit in that whole tower for
Tiny
like
thing, yeah.
months on it. I'm gonna freaking die. Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather die. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Than going up to the moon in the rocket
Yeah.
space. But something that I'm really passionate about at this age, I'm 27 now,
Mhm.
is building stuff. Like I was mentioning it
Yeah.
to you earlier, right?
Yeah.
It's like building stuff, like building a house, building like something,
Mhm.
like something with hands. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to be full on with it myself,
Yeah.
but hiring people who do it, understand the concept of it, understand how much money is being spent on it, and how much
Yeah.
money should be spent on it. You know, some
Yeah.
people like overspend on something that shouldn't be overspent on. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? I want to do like I want to build things. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and with that, like I was telling you, with also relationships, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm seeing a lot of relationships, and I'm seeing as a, how can I say, not getting married or finding the love of your life, but I'm looking at it the way like, oh, I want to build a family.
Mhm.
Now I'm understanding like the concept of the build.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't. Do I make sense or not?
No,
Like,
100%. 100%.
So some people like, oh, I want to find the love of my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
I want to find my other half. I want to
Yeah.
do this. I feel like, yo, I want to build a family.
That's our like in our DNA, like trying to build something.
But trying to build something,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And now I feel that vocabulary hits me
Mhm.
so hard right
Yeah.
now. I want to build a family.
I think it's the right time.
Right?
Yeah.
It's
the
not
right
like,
time.
oh, I just want to find the soul of my life.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I want to build a
I think
family.
you at some point you get tired of this kind of lifestyle as well, like looking for constantly looking for someone that fulfills your dreams,
Yeah.
or like fulfills you as a person,
Your needs.
your needs,
Yeah.
and you, because this world is crazy. I would tell, like finding a right person is really hard, and
Yeah.
you're going through all the stages,
Dude.
and at the end you're like, I'm so tired of it.
Yeah, you just keep going out with so many
It's
people, and like, yo,
overwhelming.
I'm not finding the right one, right?
Yeah, it's overwhelming. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
I would definitely
So
understand.
no, that's not like my worries, right?
Yeah.
Of like going out and like finding the right person,
Mhm.
but building it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Building it. Like the thing is, you might do so much research about like building a house,
Mhm.
but until you put your hands into paper,
Mhm.
and then plus all the construction stuff,
Mhm.
and calling the people who help you. Is it recording?
It's recording, but it hasn't. I couldn't see it.
I see.
It's only 30 minutes.
So you could study about building a house,
Yeah.
right? But if you don't hire the construction guys, the crane guys, you know, the people who would help you build all the structural forms of building a building or a house, you're not gonna build a house.
Yeah.
So I feel like I need to like stop start like doing all those little things that will help me build a family. I don't know. I'm just looking at building a family like objectively. You know what I mean? Just like a construction thing. You know what I mean?
Construction based, huh?
Yeah. I just want the, how do you call? Not the base. What do you say?
Fundament.
Fundament. Yeah, the base.
The base, yeah.
The base. I want the base to be strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't have that shaky ass building crumbling down.
After like a couple of years.
Yeah. So I just want to build like a strong foundation. Yeah.
Foundation, yeah.
Strong foundation on building a family, and then just build the rest of the building on top of it. You know.
Yeah.
Even though there's gonna be like earthquake, hurricane, you want to make sure that structure will stay intact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There might be little damages, you know what I mean, along the way, but here and there. But you could always spackle it up, you know, call a little help, and just keep moving on and make it run till you die, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, that at least that's how I look at it, you know.
And I think the biggest part would be finding a right team.
Finding a right team.
Finding a right team to build a house or build your life.
Exactly.
If there's a scum.
Exactly.
Like China make a profit of you or have a different goals in life.
Oh, you're talking about the gold diggers now.
I would say yeah. You could
over promising.
Yeah.
Over promising thoughts.
Over promising, no delivery. Yeah.
Over promising, dude. Yeah. That could be the scum of the earth.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And all this, like nowadays, especially like you see this people like projecting their a life on social media, like how good they are, how like,
good they live, everything is so perfect. My life is this.
Yeah.
I'm a Mykonos, guys.
Yeah.
Blue ass water, white ass buildings, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What does Cody Cole say? Does he say that?
I don't remember. No,
You haven't seen that video?
No, I don't remember.
Blue ass water, white ass buildings.
Is that the guy that he talks about where he travels? Yeah. That's the
travel
episode.
video. The travel video. He makes fun of everyone who makes travel videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where were you going with this? With
I mean,
people who were trying to show off with their lifestyle.
What would be the what would you suggest to see or like to separate? You think the experience? You have to go through this. You must have to go through this kind of people.
What do you mean? To find the right one?
To find the right one.
Yeah, the thing is, when you're young, you're kind of gullible, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, you might meet the right one, but it might not be the right time.
For sure, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe you live in two different locations, you know? And there are like obstacles that will keep you apart, and that's really natural.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you meet people who think are qualified for that position of like, let's say, building a house.
Yes.
But they only look like it. You know
Yes.
what I mean? But they're not it. They're gonna build you some of the shittiest building in town, and that building will crush. And in a couple of years, if you don't keep pouring money into like more construction.
Yeah.
And you can't do that, man.
You can't keep doing
You can't keep doing that. I'm just comparing like family and relationships into construction.
Yeah.
Right now.
I mean, it works out.
It works out,
It
right?
works out. Yeah.
It works
There's
out.
a good big point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I think not most. Okay, I don't know what percentage there are. There are people who are out there who try to show the world that they are qualified to do some kind of job, but they're really not. They're just out there to scam people.
It's just a fake resume. When they ever did showing it.
Yeah, fake resume. Yeah, and most of the guys, they really, really want to like start doing something with their life with those girls, they think
Yeah.
like, oh, that's it, I found the one. The simps, you know.
Yeah.
So the simps would think like, this is the one. You know,
Mhm.
like I'm sure I'm gonna get married to her.
Yeah.
You know this, like, and then you look at them and you want to wake them up, bro. Like, she's
It's not
straight out
it.
scamming you, bro.
It's not
What are
it.
you paying? You paying her apartment
Yeah.
for her apartment in the city? You know,
Yeah.
are you paying for her trips to Mykonos?
Yeah.
Are you paying for her Gucci belt, Louis belts, or Louis bags?
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing? And those guys get scammed like crazy. I don't know if
Mhm.
they get the money's worth, but at the end of the day,
Yeah.
if they have a bad season at their work,
Yeah.
they have damage in their wallet a little bit, and
That's
they
it.
can't provide that kind of lifestyle
The
anymore.
butterfly is gone.
Not even the butterfly. She already has a replacement for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
She got it. You know what I mean? She's like, it's just not the right time. That's the next excuse they come up with,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
No, it's not you. It's me. I have to find myself. I have to find myself in somebody else's wallet.
Yeah.
You
It's
know?
crazy.
And then the poor guy just gets beaten up to the world, and then, you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
I kind of blame them too because they don't see it. You know,
For
what
sure.
they realize they have to
Yeah.
experience and go through it.
Yeah. I think that's.
I mean,
that's the
so
way.
many, like, I have a lot of friends that make good money,
Mhm.
and they got piped,
Mm.
like piped
By women.
by women. I'm not talking about a couple $1,000s.
Yeah.
I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. And they're in lawsuits right now
Wow.
because of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those women are scammers. They're scamming the whole system. And the thing is, they weren't just like scamming that guy.
Yeah.
They had other two guys that were scamming.
Yep. Yep.
And they were playing the role of a good woman. I'm gonna marry you. It's just not the right time. Don't propose to me. Don't propose. And you see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see it with the eyes.
I have a.
I'm not trying to be misogynistic.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying from the real world experience
for
that
sure,
like
yeah.
the people I know
Yeah.
go through. You know?
I had a good ass story that happened to me when I was like probably 18 out
Yeah.
here. So I met this girl and I was kind of flirting with her, like trying to like
Wait. So I have to say this.
yeah.
This is going online. Does your
It's,
wife
it's
know about
fine.
it?
Yeah, yeah,
Does,
yeah.
does
yeah,
your
it's
wife
fine.
know about this?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Cool.
So, this girl, I'm basically trying to get under her pants, and I'm doing like everything in my power to do that,
Yeah.
to impress her and shit. And so basically, I'm driving my mom's car,
Yeah.
and one time she's like, "Oh, I have my like learner permit. I know how to drive. Can you like help me out?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. As long as you know like basics. Here's the key." She sits on the driver's side.
Your mom?
No, no.
Oh,
The girl
Okay.
I'm trying to impress.
Okay. Oh, so you were trying to impress her with your mom's car?
Not impress her, but get under the pants.
You were trying to impress her. Bro.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. So
Trying to get her.
yeah, you're
on the
trying to
good
get
side.
yeah, like me.
So basically, what I'm trying to see at the situation, us guys lie.
yeah, 100%. So what happened
In order
was,
to get what we want.
100%.
Kudos to you. So what happened? I want to know the end story.
So the girl starts driving.
Yeah.
She starts driving crazy. I'm
Yeah.
like a little concerned, but okay, like I brake it a little bit, and she turns to to the street while she was going like 35
Damn.
at full speed like this.
Damn. Damn.
And the physics don't work like that, bro.
The-
The
the-
physics don't work like that. Like
Yeah.
if you're going fast, you can't turn.
Exactly. Yeah.
Car crashes into this gate. It
That was a
a-
driveway.
It wasn't a driveway. It was a how you call this thing? Zabor de короче.
It's a huge gate.
Yeah, it's a huge gate.
Okay.
Fundament, concrete down, and it has like pointy metals.
Okay.
So we basically crash into this.
Yeah. Did the gate broke down
The
fully?
gate broke down fully.
Okay.
Car went over, and we got the airbags open.
Oh my
People all over
god.
us.
I don't even know the story, bro.
I haven't told you this.
No.
So, so I'm getting out the car. This girl is crazy. She's like, "Yo, you have to tell the cops that you were driving because I don't have anything." I'm like, "What? You don't have anything?"
But she has it. She doesn't want to be reliable.
No,
She really didn't.
She really didn't anything. She didn't have a learning permit or anything like
Oh
that.
my
So
god.
this basic bitch just sit in the car for the first time and drove like crazy.
Oh
Basically.
my god.
So we went to hospital. The cops came, towed the car. Car is basically totaled.
Oh my god.
And I have to tell something to my mom because it's my mom's car. It's not my car.
Oh my god.
And this bitch is like, "Yo, don't worry about anything. I'm gonna fix this. It's okay. Blah 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 blah." Next day, she's not picking up my calls.
She's gone.
She's gone.
Damn, bro.
I'm like filing a lawsuit
On her?
on her.
Yeah.
It cost me like 5K
Yeah.
because I went to the shop. I went to the shop. I said, "Whatever it takes, just make this car drivable, whatever it makes." And I told my mom, "Oh, the car was like had a little problem with the engine, so they're fixing it. The car is gone for like full week. They're fixing it. They fixed it. I paid 5K. I'm like only probably not even 18. I was like probably 16 or 17, and girl
Damn.
was like same age as me, and
Did you smash?
I couldn't.
Damn, she smashed your
couldn't.
car, but you couldn't smash
I
her?
couldn't. I spent
Damn.
5K
Damn, bro.
like that, and
Yo, if you're seeing this. No, Eson is a good. I mean, he's a. I'm still single. Eson paid 5K.
I tried to get that money. Like I tried to get that money when I saw her back in Tashkent because like
Yeah.
the
Wait, so
small word.
okay, so what happened? You fixed the car.
I fixed the car.
You brought
She
it to your
ghosted
mom?
me. I brought to my car. I brought to my.
What happened to the lawsuit? You know her first and
Lawsuit.
last name?
Yeah.
So you did
Yeah,
sue
yeah,
her.
yeah. I put a civil court, and since she's not over 18, her mother showed up,
Yeah.
and basically she testified for her.
Okay.
So what happened was the judge came out as I am responsible because I give her the key without realizing she can't drive.
You were responsible.
I was responsible the whole thing, the gate, the car.
My God,
And
bro.
it came back biting my ass. My mother is like pissed. She called the insurance. Insurance like calling her like, "Yo, we spent like a good amount of money fixing this gate, and your insurance is gonna go up."
Damn.
Basically like that. I'm like, fuck. I'm fucked.
Damn.
So guys,
no wonder you just freaking found a nice girl and locked her up and then got married
yep,
ASAP.
yeah.
You got your lesson learned like early.
Yes, early, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No, I had like
It was
knock
crazy.
on wood.
Never happened like that.
No, something like that never
Yeah.
happened.
No,
Yeah.
I wish to no one. But the girl,
Yeah, but you're not the guy who spent like $150,000
no, for sure, yeah.
on a
but
girl.
for 70-year-old or like a 18-year-old guy, 5K.
5K is a
crazy?
lot of money. Yeah. 5K
Yeah.
is a lot of money.
Yeah.
Damn.
And even though money is like the small side of the like trauma I had,
Yeah.
because I had to go through all this like parental shit,
Yeah.
like, and they didn't like trust me anything.
Yeah.
After that, like they would say like, "Oh, you're gonna crash the car again," or like they would say, "Oh, you're gonna give that car to the bitches again," like that.
Yeah.
So
Okay, can I tell you what happened with like, it was a minor accident,
Yeah.
right? So, basically I think I was like 15 years old.
yeah.
I think summer was ending and the school was starting,
Mhm.
and I had to buy supplies for school.
Yeah.
And my dad was at work. You know, I'm not gonna take a train to
Okay.
go to Caesar's Bay, you know, to
Yeah.
get my school supplies
Yeah.
or like clothes to go to
Mhm.
school. You know, like every year you had to like dress up pretty
Oh, yeah.
nice before going to
For
school.
sure.
Uh, so what I did was like I asked my sister. She's 2 years younger than me. At that point, she was what 13.
Mhm.
She was 13. I'm 15, and there was a spare keys of the car
Mhm.
at home, and it was Honda Odyssey.
Mm.
I never drove before. I don't know how to drive.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? What's gonna be wrong? I'm gonna take the car.
What could be the worst
What could be the worst thing, dude? Like legit while leaving the parking,
Uh-huh.
I made so many scratches in the car,
No way.
and then while parking, like I went. So first of all, I went to Chinatown.
Uh-huh.
In Chinatown, I bought clothes for myself. You know,
Mhm.
to go to school. It was nice ass clothes.
Yeah.
And then we went to I don't know, like to Caesar's Bay to buy like school supplies,
Mhm.
notebooks, pens, and all that.
Yeah.
And I came back, and then I was about to park the car,
Mhm.
right? And then I crashed the shit out of the car. Like not my car, another car.
Wow.
So I had to flee that area and park at the spot where I left the car from. So it was empty.
Yeah.
So I parked it, and then basically, I left the keys where it was. And then my dad saw all the scratches.
Mhm.
He doesn't know that I took the car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I parked in the same spot
Yeah.
where I left.
Yeah.
So he's cursing the shit out of the person who like scratched his car.
Yeah.
Like, this mother effer who scratched my car. Like this,
Oh,
that.
no.
He's cursing left and right, whoever scratched his car, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting quiet. Like he's cursing me out, basically.
Indirectly, but
And he doesn't know. You know,
Yeah.
I'm looking at my sister. You dare not to say anything to my dad, you know. And
Yeah.
then a couple of years pass. He doesn't total the car. Somebody comes
Mhm.
crashing into the car. The
Mhm.
car gets totaled. He gets paid more than what he asked for, like for the car.
Mhm.
The car would go for like anywhere for $3,600,
Yeah.
and he gets like $4,000 check from the insurance because
Nice.
somebody totaled the car.
Yeah.
And then right when he says that, I didn't even tell him that at that moment. But a year
Mhm.
later, I'm like, Dad, the person who crashed your car is me. I took the car for a
Oh,
ride.
no.
and he was laughing about it because,
Really?
like, legit, he made money off of the car, right? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't even destroy the car.
Yeah.
He was like, so all the time I was cursing about someone's mother, it was your mother, huh?
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
No.
It was a crazy story. So that was the thing. But at least you didn't spend 150 grand on a girl for
Oh yeah.
3 years and found out like she was also scamming multiple other
Oh,
people.
For sure, yeah.
You know, but some women are so good at acting. You know, like what about the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard situation? Do you know
Yeah.
about that?
No, I don't. Tell me more.
Dude. So I think Amber Heard, she's an actress.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know her. I don't know which movies she plays in.
Okay.
So don't know her at all.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp, you know Johnny Depp?
I know Jen, yeah.
Pirates
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
Caribbean. This guy's massive. He's a
Mhm.
huge actor. He gets paid millions of dollars
Mhm.
for his acting.
Yeah.
And basically he had a family, and then he found a lover, which is Amber
Mhm.
Heard, and he marries Amber Heard, you know.
Mhm.
I think he does. I'm not sure if they're boyfriend or girlfriend or they're
Mhm.
married. So basically Amber Heard comes out to public saying that Johnny Depp like beat the shit out of her.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And she makes these fake makeups. You know what I mean?
Wow.
To be like, hey, like Johnny hurt me.
Yeah.
And she records all of that. And then Johnny gets canceled left and right by
Wow.
Disney. He loses all his contract, millions of dollars of contract
Wow.
with like people who or companies that he works with. And Amber is like the victim at that situation,
Yeah.
you know. But she's not though. She's a
Yeah.
sleeky person. She's such a snake.
Yeah.
She's such a bottom of the earth scum, you could say. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? She's trying to like she already used Johnny Depp's reputation to become an
Mhm.
actress,
Mm.
made tons of money, and now she wants to take half of his net worth, I believe.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
By suing him for the things that he didn't do.
Yeah.
So Johnny records the conversation between him and Amber,
Mhm.
right? And then from that conversation, the whole conversation is available on YouTube if you guys want to watch it.
Wow.
Like the whole conversation, you could hear how Amber Heard is so abusive towards Johnny Depp.
Johnny. Yeah.
And Johnny just literally says, "Hey, I did not hurt you.
Yeah.
Why would you make such a lies up?" And then
Mhm.
all of them are out there, and
Mhm.
he's like, "You cut my hand. I don't know if he cut the hand or
Yeah,
finger.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. You cut my hand."
Yeah.
And then Amber's like, "Johnny, stop being a pussy.
Yeah.
You're not a man. You're a pussy."
Yeah.
So basically, hurting the man, hurting his reputation, and he's
Mhm.
like begging. He's like, "You've already destroyed me,
Yeah.
destroyed my reputation,
Yeah.
and you're doing this to me.
Wow.
Why would you do that?" And she just makes this whole thing up, and she victimizes herself instead.
Mhm.
Johnny, do you know what the world thinks about me? Like all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the thing is, while she was married, I think to Johnny, or was in a relationship with Johnny,
Mhm.
she was sleeping with Elon Musk in Johnny Depp's penthouse apartment, I think.
Wow.
There was a recording of like the webcam,
Yeah.
not a webcam, the
Security
video,
cam.
the security cam from the elevator,
Yeah.
recording them just like cooching. You know what I mean?
Wow.
With Elon Musk.
What a scum.
Like she's the scum of the earth, and like the thing is, everyone came out defending Johnny Depp. Like
After seeing that.
after seeing that, after hearing that
Yeah.
whole thing, people started like supporting Johnny Depp.
Wow.
They were like, Johnny, like, and all the companies came back. Disney came back with like
Mm.
a deal
Yeah.
for Johnny.
Wow.
Like we have I don't know what millions of dollars, but we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
this deal for you.
Yeah.
Johnny refused. He's like, "Nah, I'm not gonna work with you guys anymore."
Yeah. Yeah.
And the world's so what kind of a scum that Amber Heard was. And the
Wow.
thing is, this makes it bad for women who actually go through abuse.
For sure.
You know what
For
I mean?
sure. Yeah.
Actually go through abuse. I'm not saying that all women are bad, but there are women who actually go through abuse,
Mhm.
and that makes that kind of makes those women look bad too. At the same time, so you're trying to do this
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. They're not gonna trust their
They're not
story
gonna
as
trust
much.
the story as much
Yeah.
when these kinds of stories come up.
For sure.
And the thing is, I hear these false claimed stories all the freaking time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All the time. And then the thing is, there's like men's rights activist movement. I don't
Mhm.
know if you know about it.
No, never heard of it.
So right after that, I think when the things came out, Elon Musk tweeted, "Take the red pill," or
Mm.
"red pill." So I don't know if you know what red pill means.
Yeah. Yeah. We talk about this.
Yeah,
all the time.
We talk about this
Yeah.
all the time, but the red pill movement is basically like knowing the truth of what
Yeah.
people want and their
Yeah.
desire and what they're for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Elon Musk tweeted about it, and then
Mhm.
it's like most of these supporters of red pill are the men's rights activist movement,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know if you know, like there's more suicide rate in men than women.
For sure.
And then men had to go through like divorce laws that they have.
Yeah.
Like you can't even see their kids.
Yeah.
At
And that
moments.
woman owns half
And
of your
then
wealth.
She takes half of the wealth,
Yeah.
and then it just destroys men as much
For
as
sure.
it can. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah.
So most of those men will take like the red pill. Per se,
yeah.
comes from the Matrix.
Yeah.
And so Elon tweets about it too.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Elon, I think he's not in like long-term relationships.
For
He
sure.
understands what not most, but some of the women
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
And then he's just for a short stay. I think like
Yeah.
he didn't wife up Amber Heard.
Mhm.
He has 5 kids with I don't know what her name is.
Yeah.
And he doesn't
Yeah.
publicize his personal relationships.
Mhm.
But yeah, at the end of the day, that's a lot of scammers out there.
I mean,
The thing is, it makes it hard for like guys who go through it and trust trust other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The story also brings my what I saw in our own community with our woman.
But
I'm
Uzbek community.
Yeah, Uzbek community.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say anyone's names, but that story basically about this woman that she tells a husband that go grab go grab a grocery. I'm gonna make a nice ass plov for you.
Okay.
And this guy had a good morning. They had a good time in the
Yeah.
morning
Okay.
with the wife.
What does that mean?
I
Can you
mean,
tell?
people know that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this guy goes out to shopping. He comes back. There's
Ambulance.
ambulance, and there is cops.
Yeah.
Once he walks into the apartment, and the woman is on the ground. She's crying.
God damn, she's acting.
She's acting,
Damn.
and all of a sudden the cops came, arrest the guy,
Handcuffs the
handcuff the
guy.
guy. That's it. Books him downtown.
Yeah.
From downtown, they send him to like one of the worst jails in New Jersey.
Get out of
He,
here.
he gets to sit there like for a week or two for false abuse.
Damn.
And this woman, out of a sudden, after he gets out, someone bailed him. After he gets out, this woman started threatening him, saying, "You have to pay me for this. You have to pay for me this. You have to give me this much money, and I'm not gonna show up to the court because the court's still going because his
Damn.
and that guy, he's a filmmaker as well." So he had all his like he moved out with her basically. Like this relationship was like I would say like 3 month. And
3 months already? That
three-
much
three-
drama?
Yeah, 3-4 month. And
Wow.
this guy's like fall in love. I don't know like what came out
Yeah,
like,
dude.
out of that
Oh
woman.
my God.
But this guy like fall in love, moved in with her, like all the equipment he basically lost. She's like, "No, I'm not just gonna give you
Oh, the video equipment.
video
Like that.
equipments, cameras, computers, everything, hard drives."
Damn.
And she's like asking like money. If you want the hard drive, if you want your client's video, you give me like 10K.
What the hell?
Like that. She
Damn, that's a crazy ass woman.
and
Damn.
and turns out she does this to everybody.
Everybody. She's a scammer.
She's a scammer.
She
basically.
sleeps with a lot of people,
a lot of people
and
then
she scams them.
and tells like, "Yo, this what happened." And there's
Damn.
I mean, when they don't just like trust the woman when this happens, they also have to diagnose and like see like if there's a bruises or like if there's a force,
Yeah.
and they couldn't find
So what
any.
does she do? She like hurts herself before the
I,
cops
I,
arrive?
I don't really know what
Dude, have you
goes-
seen Fight Club,
Fight Club.
the movie?
I think I saw it, but I don't remember anything.
Okay, so there's a part.
yeah,
He's like, the guy goes to his boss, and he's
Yeah.
like, you know what? I'm not gonna come to the office,
mhm,
and I'm not gonna work for you,
yeah,
but I'm expecting a check every week.
mhm,
And he's like, what the hell? Who do you
Yeah.
think you are?
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And then he just gets himself. He beats himself up, like
Mm.
on the chair, the bookshelves.
Mhm.
He punches himself, makes him bleed.
Yeah,
And he throws himself off from the office room. He's like, "Please don't beat me, please don't beat me." So he makes his
Yeah.
boss look like he's beating the shit out of him.
no,
So what does he do? He needs to pay.
no.
He needs to pay. The crazy ass movie, Fight Club. You guys
Yeah.
have to see it.
Wow,
Yeah. So that's what he does. But so this is what she was trying to do, probably.
that's
This
most-
is
most
insane.
likely.
But people
and
with
this is not the
scammers, like,
first
what,
victim.
They can't work. They can't have hobbies. Like they can't turn something into cash. Like
I
what?
don't know. I think they just like this like easy life.
Damn, bro. The thing
Like,
is,
how-
it's,
well,
it's
how-
painful to live that kind of life. No.
It's stressful. How you can't live with that kind of intentions? Like, oh, I'm gonna like scam the shit out of this guy. Like, let me live with him like a month or two. I get to
Damn.
know him,
Yeah.
and if he has a buck, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I almost caught in that same trap, but I was too.
With
I
the
was
car
no,
or something
no.
else.
same thing. Like I was just too young.
Oh,
so
really?
she couldn't put me anything on top of me.
Oh, was it the same woman?
Yes.
Oh my god! No way!
Yes.
Damn. Wait. So how old were you?
I was 17.
Damn.
Yeah. So the laws in
and how
America.
and how old was she?
She's like 27, 28.
Damn, you could have sued her. That could have been the opposite.
Yeah. That's basically what her friends told her. Like, if you want to do something, it's gonna go against you because since he was a minor,
Damn.
and she couldn't do
bro.
anything.
Oh my
But
god.
I dipped at the right moment. I dipped at the right
What,
moment.
what do you mean you dipped at the right? You could have stayed and not get in trouble.
Right?
I'm 17.
It was,
Dude,
bro.
there's so many cases in Midwood High School.
Yeah.
There were moments where like kids who were like in high school
Mhm.
slept with their teachers, like 16-year-old.
Really?
And the teachers were getting arrested.
That's different level.
Yeah.
That's different level.
It was crazy.
I don't know if that was
I don't know if it was for us or.
So,
So-
yeah, this crazy world, like
Yeah.
anything happens, like you see these things like in the movies, like you think like, oh, like how this might happen, but
It happens.
it happens in the real world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, there are things that happen, like crazy things happen in my.
yeah,
I mean, I'm living, I'm still learning. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy. But the thing is, you really wanted to touch base upon like abuse and abuse against women, right?
Yeah.
And the actual abuse.
That
People
actual-
are like killing women
So
in Uzbekistan. You're saying?
yeah, in
Like,
recent.
so what's the whole story? Like I know you sent me link. I didn't
Yeah.
have the time to look at it.
Okay.
So can you just like go
So,
through it? Like what's happening?
What's going on? I think it comes down to being raised in this kind of environment where you see your dad beating the shit out of your mom, and you see that, every day, and you.
But let's phrase this. This doesn't happen like in every family.
Yeah, not.
No, let's
everybody,
phrase
but
this because
for
like
this.
I did not grow up seeing this.
Yeah.
In anywhere from my uncle's side, like anybody's side, like beating
Okay.
the shit out of their wives. I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I've heard of it though. I've heard like cases,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen like within family or friends. You know what I mean?
No. I think it's actually like big number. But it's always like kept behind the doors.
So
At
people
least-
don't actually mention it, right?
No.
Yeah.
Not even the government doesn't do anything about this back in Uzbekistan. So I think it comes down to like a boy growing up seeing all this kind of violence and normalizing it. And our friend, he was telling me about
Our friend.
yeah, our mutual friend. He was talking about.
So you want to mention his name? Or
No, I'm not gonna mention.
What does it
his
start
name.
with? The letter.
N.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was mentioning about how he's beating up his wife, a pregnant wife,
Who was beating?
and
He himself?
yeah, himself, a pregnant woman.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I'm like, I got so triggered, and he's like, explain me why he does that, because he's seen his dad beating the shit out of his mother, and them, and he has this PTSD, or I don't know what he called this thing, and he basically does the same thing to his wife. Yeah,
Dude, you're shocking me. You're shocking the hell out of me right
Yeah.
now.
yeah. I was shocked.
He was proudly telling you this?
He wasn't probably telling me this, but he was telling me as he can't do anything to stop it.
Because he grew up seeing it?
Yeah, he basically grew up seeing this.
This is so fucked
This
up.
is goes way beyond just
Okay, so this is where I'm getting at, right?
Yeah.
So whatever you see in your family and grow, you do the same exact thing in your family.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
same thing with girls. Like if girls see their mothers cheat,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
behind their fathers,
yeah. I don't
they
think
they probably go do the same thing.
I don't think it's 100% the case, but
Yeah.
there's big numbers that
Damn.
leads to it. So
So this is what he said. He can't do nothing about
Yeah.
it because he grew up
Yeah.
seeing his father
yeah,
beat the
I
shit out
told
of
him like, just because of this, I lost a lot of respect to you,
Yeah.
and I wish you would think about
Yeah,
this.
you're an
and-
adult now. It's your problem. You have to take care of it.
Exactly.
You have to do something about it.
He's giving me all this kind of excuses.
He has
why
to go
he did
therapy, whatever he needs to do. Like that's a problem that needs to
That's
be
a big
solved.
problem.
Like
The woman's jaw broke. The woman's jaw broke.
He went to that extent, dude. I'm not talking. I'm not talking to him again.
And the guy is like, they went to doctor, and doctor is like, what caused this? And the girl couldn't say anything. She said like, I fall off. Definitely,
No way.
definitely it doesn't happen when you fall off. You jaw like literally.
Oh my god.
So,
dude, this is news to me.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Wait, this is going public, bro. Is that fine?
yeah, it's
We're
fine
not-
with me because I'm not mentioning his name.
Yeah.
I'm not
That's
throwing his identity out there.
That's insane.
But this is what goes
That's
behind the doors
insane,
in
bro.
Uzbekistan.
And what? Okay, so this is what happened between like our now, it's our ex friend. I would say.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
thing
I
is,
stopped talking with them.
that's it. Freaking lost respect. That's it. Like
Yeah.
this is not. This is nowhere, anywhere to be excused for anything. Wham.
Even though if it's a family thing that he went through, I still told him like you can't just do that.
That's it. Like, wow. I'm
Yeah.
hearing from you like live on podcast
Yeah.
right now. This is
Yeah.
news to me. Wow. So this is what happened with a guy that we know. Okay.
Hmm.
What about the cases that you were mentioning that women were dying? Like, I had no clue.
Those cases, they always are showed as a suicide by a woman,
Yeah.
but if they examine it, if they investigate it, it would
Yeah.
lead up to that woman being beat up first, and they show it as a suicide. So they basically put this whole scenario. I can't even talk about this.
Dude. Is it the culture that's supporting this shit? And it's like the parents are like, no, live with him.
Yeah.
He's your husband for the rest of your life.
Yeah. That's what they push for. That's what they
Damn.
push for. This poor woman, what they go through. Damn. And that's what I wanted to put a spotlight on this thing, because this is not only one case. This is not this happens like every once and often, but it really happens. Most of the families in Uzbekistan, and it's horrible. It's horrible how they treat women, how they a life, a soul could go just like this.
Yeah.
And everybody around you, even though you say like you're suffering, even though you say like you have like huge problems with this thing, everyone around you will just ignore it. Your parents,
Like
Uh,
on the girl's side, you're talking about.
yeah, the girl's side. And I don't know. In our religion, it says the wife is only for you and for you only. It's not as someone that comes to your home and does your parents
chores and all that.
chores, or
Yeah, yeah.
like,
They're not slave.
yeah, they're not slaves. You have
Yeah.
to
You
you
have
have
to
rights to actually protect her
Exactly.
if something happens between them and the mother, or like the parents of your
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
So our religion really actually protects from this happening, but all this like guys showing themselves like as a
It's
as a,
cultural.
I
to,
can't.
to.
I'm
Yeah.
getting very emotional. I'm being honest.
Damn. All right. So what's the what can we do? What can the world do? What can the people who are watching this do?
I think we have to talk about this more. I have to
And bring it up more.
bring it up more, and educate the young, educate the teens, that
Yeah. If you see abuse in your family,
yeah,
like obviously,
it's not the way to answer.
it's not. It's not the way to answer. Yeah.
Hurting people, never the answer.
Yeah.
I have like zero respect for those people, and I don't know what else I can say about this.
Yeah. Insane.
Yeah, my stomach hurts. My stomach hurts from all the stories.
That's crazy. So how many cases are there, like right
So
now?
far, so far, I
For
could
this year, right? For this year.
for this year alone, there's only 2 published. This is only published.
Yeah.
How many of them like
That
just
are not
going
reported.
not reported? How many of them just getting bribed? All this like by this like politicians or like police. They just
Yeah.
go out if something happens, they just bribe them and that's it. The case is closed. Yeah, looks like a suicide. That's it.
Damn.
And the
Those.
cases that I send you, the links that I send you, the first girl, she was only 20 years old, and she had a baby in her stomach.
What? That's double homicide.
Yeah, and the other one, she had a four kids.
Bro.
This is dark shit. But
Yeah.
this is not where
Okay. Okay. So I mean, this is insane.
no one talks about this.
The thing is, the
No media covers this kind of shit.
yeah. Wow.
And I don't know. This is hard topic to be honest.
Okay. You're okay. Here we have a platform to speak out,
Mhm.
right? What do you have the world like? What's your message? What can we do to bring more awareness to the situation, and what can the people who are in the family do that know about the situation?
First of all, I think in this generation we have to start thinking about ourselves, especially women. Most of the time, this happens because the both sides of the parents force them
To get married?
to get married.
Yeah.
The guy,
This is number one, like
yeah,
the
this is
number one
this
in
is
our
the beginning.
community, the force of marriage. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, oh, that's it. You got to marry this person. Just rest for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
This is the human being that you have to be with.
Yeah.
And the thing is, both of them are not signing up for this marriage.
For
They're
sure.
like, all
For
right,
sure.
I guess we have to sign this bullshit contract that our parents made for us.
yeah,
Hey, what's your name?
yeah.
Kind of thing.
Nice
you
to
know
meet
what
you.
I mean? Nice to
Yeah.
meet you.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like more women to stand up for themselves, even though if it takes, m- like, the battery's low on that one.
All right. Yeah, battery's low on that one. We died on that camera.
Okay.
So
We only got
just
one.
One of yeah.
So yeah, my message would be the woman. I think we have to empower women and speak about this and make sure those girls who's going through this kind of stuff um, just get out of it. Don't wait. Don't think about what society will think about you. Don't think about what your parents will gonna say. And
Or matter of fact, if you don't want to marry, say you don't want to marry.
yeah, I mean that's not always the case when it comes to girls' side, because how in our culture you can't speak against your father or like family.
You should.
You should start doing
You
it.
should. You should start doing it. Like
100%.
the thing is, it's your life. You have all the full rights.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure on the comment section there's gonna be people and they're gonna tell me, "Oh, you're ruining the little kids by saying this." No, you have your full rights for your life.
For
This
sure.
is your life. You have the right to speak against your family if you think they're doing something wrong.
Yeah,
The thing is, you can always smell some bullshit anywhere.
for sure, for sure.
And when you smell it, you gotta say something. You gotta stand for yourself. If you don't stand for your own life, no one ever will. People are gonna abuse you, use you, and the
Mhm.
thing is, you're always gonna be in that spot
Yeah.
if you don't stand up for yourself. This is my message.
For sure.
This is what it'll be. If you don't want to marry the guy that they're forcing you to, you have to stand up for yourself. Don't just sit down. If you can't stand up for yourself, find an ally, a friend, a
Yeah.
brother, a sister who can ally against those rules.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's being imposed by the family because they think, oh, this is a good family. They make good money. This and
Mhm,
this. Their
mhm.
status is this. No,
Yeah.
if you don't like it, stand
don't.
up for yourself.
Yeah. Just don't
But
do
you
it.
have to leave the house. Leave the house. Get an apartment. Start making living for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If that's the length of if it's gonna go.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You don't
Yeah.
have to be abused. You
Yeah.
only choose to be abused if you let people just shit on yourself all the time. I'm not talking about women in Iran or these like religious countries where
Yeah.
women can't do anything. I'm talking
Yeah.
about Western world.
Yeah.
We are in USA. We are in like Europe, everywhere. You know what I mean?
And this thing happens
We
here
have the
too.
right to do this stuff. You know.
Yeah.
So you, if you don't want to tolerate abuse, do do what I say. Or if you want to be disappointed long term
Mm-hmm.
and keep being abused and let it turn into like a homicide or a murder,
Yeah.
you can just keep taking the abuse until you're freaking dead.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't go anywhere. You know what I mean?
No.
Close to that.
Yeah. Um. Do you
Yeah, I
want
mean,
to?
I want to add, yeah, it's really hard for girls to speak
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
to their family. It's really hard, like especially in our community.
Yeah.
It's easy for a guy to say this.
100%.
As a guy, it's really easy to say this.
Yeah.
For girls, it's not. You know.
Yeah.
So props to girls who are going through whatever they have to go through on this bullshit.
And
Yeah.
I know, like a lot of Uzbek girls that left this kind of environment all alone and with the kid right now. I know like a couple of girls
Yeah.
that left that abusive a relationship, a toxic relationship, got rid of everything. She's doing everything by herself right now with
Yeah.
the kid. Like she got school, she got work,
She's
she has
doing
the
all
kid-
of it.
all of it. Props to women like
And
that.
she got to get married though.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is not the story.
To be mentioned.
Yeah, to be mentioned, but yeah, this
No,
is
she
the
got to
start.
find a good guy. She got to find a good
This
guy.
is the start. This is
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh, this is the start.
This is the start to like
Yeah.
a good life,
Yeah.
something to
okay.
think about yourself.
Yeah, but start a good life, but she needs to find another husband
No,
that
yeah,
treats her
for sure.
well.
For sure.
Because there are cases, I'm not gonna even go there,
Yeah.
because it's also another like men's rights activist
Yeah.
movement of like
Yeah.
most of the how do I even mention it? Like, I'm not gonna mention it. I'm gonna get so much hate of it.
Yeah.
But most of the cases of all these guys being scammed are from like single mothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying all of them are bad, but most of
Yeah.
them are like that. So if they gotten out of like a divorce, they gotta find a nice guy who
No, for
are
sure.
not abusive, who are not as those that they claim to be for their husbands.
Yeah.
They need to find a nice guy and settle, because the last thing you want is to have your daughter have a bunch of daddy issues.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, any single mothers who are listening, settle up with a good guy. You know,
Yeah.
there are a bunch of them. Trust me.
For sure.
Yeah, just
For sure.
don't have high expectations for him to be a prince.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Because most
Yeah.
of them do. You know,
I mean,
that's my 2 cents on it.
yeah. And in this note, you want to end this podcast?
Yeah, dude. Like, this is hour and a half, hour and
Hour
something.
and a half, yeah.
Dude, all right. I think this was a really good podcast.
Yeah.
Let's continue this probably in Chicago or whatever.
Definitely, yeah, I'm down.
Guys, if you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. We're gonna
Yeah.
be making more podcasts with Eson about
The best stories.
About
We got,
the best
like-
stories. We got like
we got
shitload of
shit
stories that
For
we
sure.
keep between each other.
Yeah.
We don't even mention. So
Yeah.
if you guys want to hear those, please comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the main channel. Subscribe to Eson's channel.
Yep.
And with that being said, we'll see you guys in the
The
next
next one.
video.
Yep. Peace out.
Peace out. Bye.